Is Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 7 the last update for the game? Baldur's Gate 3's game-changing Patch 7 was seen as Larian drawing a line under the phenomenally popular Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game, but the developer has said there's more to come. Lucky for fans of Baldur's Gate 3, Patch 7 and its biggest changes will not be the final update for the game. According to the head of publishing at Larian Studios, there are more updates planned, but Larian does not wish to confirm them or a release date to avoid putting pressure on the developers. BG3's approach to official modding support consists of 2 tools, a toolkit for creators and an in-game mod manager for players. The Baldur's Gate 3 toolkit can be downloaded for free later today via the Steam store. It's designed specifically for creating and publishing mods for Baldur's Gate 3 and will support some scripted mods using Larian's own scripting language, Osiris. As for players, they'll find a new user interface for downloading and managing toolkit-uploaded mods directly into the game. They can browse a list of available mods, install them, and enable or disable them at will without ever closing the Baldur's Gate 3 window. Based on previous comments, likely future updates to the game will include a photo mode and crossplay support. However, there is no confirmation or suggestion that anything with major content will come. Patch 7 included 2 major updates to Baldur's Gate 3. The first was 13 new cinematic evil endings for players to enjoy. The other, which will have more long-term effects, is official mod support and an in-game mod manager. Mods are a crucial part of any game, but especially so for games with no dedicated multiplayer. In this regard, mod support will likely be one of, if not the biggest, updates for BG3. The only other noteworthy change is improvements to combat in Honor mode. Larian has announced plans to leave Baldur's Gate 3 and indeed Dungeons & Dragons behind to make brand new games, but Patch 7 isn't quite the finish line some might have thought. "Good news, kids, it's not the final update," tweeted Larian head of publishing Michael Dowse. "We ain't gonna talk about what's coming for the game, because it puts undue pressure on the devs, but there are things we've said we'll do that are still coming, and the chefs must cook." So, what can fans expect from a future patch? Larian has said it's still working on both crossplay and a photo mode, alongside other fixes and updates. The question is whether Baldur's Gate 3 will get any more major patches, like Patch 7, that significantly change either the story or add meaningful new gameplay features. Players can also expect to see widespread updates to the Dark Urge storyline in Patch 7, including several new lines of dialogue. The Dark Urge will also have increased reactivity with other characters and events. Alfira will temporarily join the party during Dark Urge playthroughs, while the Dark Urge themselves will also have new interactions with Gortash and Orin, and a smattering of other dialogue options throughout the game.